Welcome to Dem Boyz, a podcast that's no longer looking forward to the season. We're one Saints fan and one Cowboys fan, one Rangers fan. We're one Saints fan and one Rangers fan, one fan of Who Dat and one fan of Juan Gonzalez. We're here to give weekly takes, game recaps, bad betting picks, game previews, and the occasional Seinfeld reference.
Your boy's down bad.
It's bad, Paul.
It's a bad
I'm
situation.
I'm hurting.
Let's talk about the years gone by. Our patron saint / Cowboy of the week is linebacker Darren Smith. Smith was drafted in the second round, 54th overall by the Dallas Cowboys out of the University of Miami, where he was a member of the 1989 and 1991 national championship teams, along with, I believe, former Giants, Jesse Armstead and Michael Barrow. I know Armstead was. I'm pretty sure Armstead was. I'm not sure about Barrow. They formed one of the greatest linebacking corps in college football history. They were nicknamed the Bermuda Triangle.
That's a great
Smith
nickname.
That's a good nickname. Smith was a two-time first team All-American in 1991 and 1992. So Smith would play for the Cowboys for 4 seasons. In his rookie year, he would finish 4th in the AP Defensive Rookie of the Year voting. He was also a member of Super Bowl 28 and Super Bowl 30 teams. After his time in Dallas was over, he would move on to divisional rival Philadelphia Eagles for 1 season. And then from there, he would go to the Seahawks for 2 seasons. And he would finish his career in New Orleans as a Saint for 5 seasons. In total, in his career, he amassed 782 tackles, 24 sacks, and 11 interceptions. In 2006, he was inducted into the University of Miami Sports Hall of Fame. And this year, 2025, he was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. So to Mr. Smith, we salute you. I'm Paul, the Saints fan.
I'm Brandon, the Rangers fan.
And we're your hosts. Izzy, tell them what time it is.
Yeah, that's it. It's go time. Let's see you lift that.
Mr. Mandelbaum, please.
It's go time.
This one's for you, Pop. It's go time.
It's go time.
You've been married 3 times.
That's it! It's go time!
It's go time.
I would like to point out that the Rangers are now only a game and a half back of a wild card spot. So
I thought you were going to say the division. I was like, Jesus, did something happen?
I think they're like 4.5 games back of the division, so not out of the question, but the wild cards are a little closer.
I thought I saw 7 games the other day.
It's a little closer than that now.
Okay,
so would you like me to? I can do the how to contact the show. If you'd like to reach us,
yeah, you could go ahead.
You can email us at blessdemboys@gmail.com. We're also still on Twitter. The handle is bless_dem_boys. If you'd like to follow me or Paul, I am at Ball from Grace. Paul is at Paul Elliott, PAULELIOTT_316. We're also still on Blue Sky. Still, I'm sure racking up the follow. I was able to actually get on the account. I posted something from the Blue Sky account this week. I managed to log in.
I missed it.
So, yeah. We are available to stream on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as anywhere else you get your podcast. And you can now also watch the show on YouTube. We appreciate your feedback. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell strangers, tell the bots, tell the person in the stall next to you who might need a spare square of toilet paper.
And be a mention, spare square.
Yes, spare square.
Brandon, would you like to know how many followers we have on Blue Sky right now?
Is it 7? Like Mr. Costanza's child.
There you go. I almost want to stay at 7 just for the
bit. Well, there's a gambling podcast I listen to, and they always joke about how they have 7 listeners. That's their like running gag.
You are correct, sir. The Rangers are only 4.5 back of the Astros in the division, and the wild card, a game and a half back of the Mariners for the wild card. So, and I know the Astros and Rangers have a series coming up, I believe, this weekend, maybe next weekend. I know
very soon.
Astros have their last kind of turn around the AL West coming up before they finish out the series. They're in New York right now, I think. Or no, I'm sorry.
The
Yankees
New York?
are in.
Yeah.
Yankees are in Houston.
I will bleep it to preserve our rating, but those Suns have come to Houston.
Right. Apparently, yeah. George couldn't stop them. Yeah, George couldn't stop them from.
He couldn't
coming to Houston. Yankees are up 6-0 on the Astros right now. By the way, actually.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. I don't care where you're.
It's not going to be good for business.
That's not going to be good for business. It's not. I would say it's not going to be good for anybody. It's going to be good for somebody.
It'll be good for the Mariners and the Rangers, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So we got a lot of football to get to tonight.
We do.
We're very excited. It's week 1. Getting ready. We got some preseason picks to make, all that good stuff. We'll also talk about college football. But before we get to that, we here at Bless Dem Boyz do pride ourselves on being able to discuss other things.
But enough about fish. I can discuss other things, you know.
On second thought, I think I'd rather discuss the fish.
This week, yeah, probably.
This week only.
But I'll let you kick us off here if you want.
Okay. Paul, how about we're going backwards. We're doing Bizarro World today. So how about you lead off today? You lead off.
It's a madhouse. Okay, so Criterion Challenge. I only got one movie knocked out this week, and that was one of the categories was you had to go to the Criterion website, and every movie in the collection has a spine number, kind of like a book.
Like an L4, L5 that might be an engine.
Yes. Boy, we're just stepping at it tonight, aren't we? So for this challenge, you had to pick a random number between 451 and 499, and then watch the corresponding movie. I don't remember what spine number this was, but I ended up with the movie Homicide from 1991. This stars Joe Mantegna.
No relation to Joe Montana.
Oh no,
yeah, he's not the quarterback of the.
No relation to who? What are you talking? But yeah, this is a 1991 film. Joe Mantegna plays a homicide detective who is he catches a case, as he calls it, that seems to be kind of straightforward, but then it turns into something not as straightforward. Let's just say. So very, very good film. I would recommend that one. I ended up watching the Jordan Peele trifecta, I call it here in the notes. So the Big Picture podcast, which I've mentioned many times on the show, they're in the process of doing their 25 for 25 rankings. And number 13 on their list, they just revealed this past Monday, was Get Out. And I had seen Get Out before, but I decided to check out his other 2 films, which are Us and Nope.
He's also connected to that upcoming football movie that I've seen a commercial for about 10,000 times already.
You and I have talked about this on the show before. Yes, he is a producer on Him, is called.
Yes.
He also, I believe, the Weapons movie that came out this summer by Zach Krieger, directed by Zach Krieger. He was very upset that he did not get a chance to.
I think he fired his entire, all his people because they didn't get that movie for him.
And I also read today his upcoming film, which I don't know what it was supposed to be about. It was supposed to release in 2026, is now off of the Paramount calendar. So he's got a lot of things going on with Jordan Peele. But
maybe he's a Cowboys fan. He's also really upset about this.
Maybe. His these three movies though, Get Out, Us, and Nope, I would highly recommend all three. They're all very good. The thing about his movies is when I listen to other people talk about them, I feel very dumb because like his movies have these kind of like sociological layers to them, and I just kind of go for them, just like I just want to watch a movie. Like,
That's how I feel sometimes.
But
90 pages.
90 pages. Also watched a trifecta, if you will, of crime movies. So, To Live and Die in L.A. This is directed by William Friedkin, who I've mentioned before on the show.
Last week?
Exorcist. Yeah, we mentioned it last week. Stars William Peterson, who you might remember from the CSI show back in the day.
Like the original CSI.
The original CSI, yeah. He was the lead guy in that original series. Also watched American Gangster with Russell Crowe and Denzel. I saw it when it was in theaters years ago. It came out in 2007. I had not rewatched it since. It is a damn fine movie.
Which one? The American Gangster? That was a really good one. I saw that in theaters.
Yeah. It was a disappointing film at the time because I think it was built up as like this is going to be Godfather level or like Heat level, and it just wasn't that.
Yeah,
but it's still a very, very good movie. And then, oh, by the way, American Gangster, Seinfeld connection. John Polito is in the film, and John Polito played the super in the what is it? The one who Newman signaled with his wife.
The Reverse People?
Yes. Yeah, that's why that one. Yeah, he played, yeah. Silvio. Is it Silvio? I think it's
Silvio, that's it.
Yes. So he plays a role in American Gangster. And then oldie but a goodie, The Departed.
Great one.
The classic Martin Scorsese film. And then I watched a movie that was actually filmed in and around Houston, where we're located, Boyhood by Richard Linklater.
That's the one that took like the 12 years to make, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, he filmed it over a 12 or so basically the young actor, you actually see him grow up throughout the movie. So
that's why they call him Richard Linklater, not Richard Link sooner.
Right. But I thought it was a very good film. Ethan Hawke's very good in it. Patricia Arquette is in it. The young actor whose name I can't remember off the top of my head was very good. So recommend all those. I did want to talk about my fantasy football draft real quick. So I'm in a league with my former coworkers from Academy. I'm the only one in the league that does not currently work at Academy.
Okay.
And we had our draft on Friday. We met up at Bar Louie. Shout out to them. It was everything was fine. But the internet went out like halfway through the draft, which was not ideal.
That's kind of important for a fantasy football draft. I would
absolutely
assume.
But Brandon, I have not told you this story yet.
Uh-oh.
So buckle up, buddy.
Did you draft Micah Parsons? Is that the system?
No. So it's a 12-team league. I had the 9th pick in the first round, right in the meaty part of the curve. The person drafting before me, so the draft went like you would expect. Jamar Chase went first.
Bijan, Saquon,
Bijan, yeah.
Bijan,
like you would expect. Bijan, yeah, went like you would expect. Actually, one of my former coworkers, her team name was Bijan Mustard. But she didn't draft.
You can't name a team for a player that's not on the team.
Well, no. So she had him last year.
Oh, okay.
So when she didn't draft him, so you'll appreciate this, she drafted another UT alum, Xavier Worthy.
Okay.
So she renamed the team, not in the first round, but she renamed the team We're Not Worthy.
Okay. That was going to be my guess of if you asked me to guess what do you think the name she chose is, We're Not Worthy is going to be the.
I told her she should name him Action Jackson because she drafted Lamar. That's just her quarterback. But nobody listens. So but anyway, so the woman, so this woman is in the league, and I did not work with her at Academy. She works there now.
Okay.
I just met her Friday. She's a lovely, lovely person. She had the 7th pick, or
Paul. Well, it appears we are experiencing some technical difficulties. All right. We'll wait for Paul to get back on here. Looks like there's a real brouhaha going on in Colorado. Ooh. Rockies Giants getting into it. Someone must have tried to throw inside. All right. Angels are up 5-1 on Kansas City. This is just how we vamp around here. Braves trail the Cubs 3-4 in the top of the 9th. Seattle trailing Tampa Bay 4-6 in the bottom of the 8th. Like Paul said, the Yankees lead the Astros 6-0 in the bottom of the 6th in Houston. San Francisco up 2-1 on Colorado in the top of the 5th. Texas and Arizona tied 0-0. Baltimore up 1-0 on San Diego. At the end of 1. Scores of the gun final. We've got the Mets up 12-5, or Mets beating the Tigers 12-5. Dodgers fall to the Pirates 7-9. Toronto beats Cincinnati 12-9. Cleveland loses to Boston in Boston 7-11. Miami falls to Washington 2-5. And the Cardinals beat the Athletics 2-1.
Am I back?
And Paul is back.
Am I back? Okay.
Yes.
We're still live.
Yes, and I just read off the baseball scores. That's our
Okay,
that's our vamp.
That's our go-to.
Yes.
Well, so
as autocorrect would say, that's how we camp.
That's how we camp. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, this person in this fantasy league is probably sabotaging me because she doesn't want me to tell the story. So in the first round, this person drafted a former Cowboy wide receiver, Amari Cooper.
Oh, I was gonna guess Michael Gallup.
No. So she does. So here's how it plays out. So she drafts him right in front of me. So I draft Malik Neighbors first round.
Okay.
And a couple picks go by, and then all of a sudden, she just, without being prompted, just says, "Oh man, I read my sheet wrong."
Oh,
she had a printout from ESPN with like the rankings, and I guess she misunderstood how she was reading it, and Amari Cooper was at the top of that list.
I wonder if it was like a continued column.
Yeah,
and then
it was.
That's what happened.
Yeah, so she ended up getting an F for her draft. I kind of felt bad for her. But
so that happened to me, and we had a draft on Sunday night, and so we took we had the number 1 pick, so we took Bijan first, and then on the second, when it came back around to us, we took I can't remember who we took second. Oh, we took Chase Brown because we had the back-to-back, so we took Chase Brown and we took the Brian Thomas
Jacksonville.
Yeah, the Jacksonville receiver.
Yeah.
And so which I was happy about, but then we got down to a certain round, and I don't remember what round it was, but I was trying to add someone to the queue while we were on the clock. And the person I was trying to queue up was Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
And so what I didn't realize was that there's no Q button while you're on the clock. It's just draft. And so we have both of the Jacksonville wide receivers. So
Dude, so I ended up with Brock Bowers in the second round, which was probably early, but I was like, I don't like.
is it a 10-team league or 12?
12. It's a 12
Okay.
league.
Okay.
So I ended up, and I sent you my team via text. Yeah, my running back situation is not great. Your cousin James Conner is my RB1 basically.
Yeah, I love my cousin, but he's not the guy you want anchoring your backfield.
Yeah, and then my other running back that's starting right now is the Washington running back that just was announced he's fourth string.
Bill,
the Merritt kid.
Bill,
yeah, Bill. Because when it got to that point in the draft, he was ranked higher. It was like he was ranked.
He is shot
whatever.
up draft boards like nobody's business. Like,
so I was like, all right. And I in the first round, I could have drafted Genty. Like Genty was on the board, and I was, and looking back, I was like, if I'd have gotten Genty and Bowers,
then you would have felt a little better.
Yeah,
you would have
been
like
Neighbors.
You would have been like me because we have Genty and Bowers.
Because like Neighbors, I don't feel bad about Neighbors, but like, that I don't know.
Is it a PPR league? Because you feel a lot better about Neighbors in a PPR league. Yeah,
it's PPR. And then I also had a chance to draft Kamara at one point. I was like, nah. I stayed away from all Saints except for my last pick. I picked Kendre Miller. I ended up dropping him so I could claim the kid from Detroit, Tesla, because nobody drafted him. So
I'm all in on Tesla stock right now.
Yeah, you're like Elon.
Yeah, Elon. I don't think Elon can do anything to crash this stock. Although we'll see.
All right. What you got? What were you up to this week?
All right. So this was a big new music week. So I listened to 3 new albums. One was Euro Country by, I don't know if it's pronounced CMAT or CMAT. I'm going to go back and listen to it again because I just kind of gave it a once over and kind of enjoyed it. Sabrina Carpenter's new album came out. Solid effort.
All right.
And then the Beths. Have you heard of the Beths? They're from Australia.
Nope.
Pretty solid. Straight Line Was a Lie, so that was their newest album. I didn't like this one nearly as much as like their last couple of albums. It had a couple of like solid songs, but it doesn't have it's very like even, but it doesn't hit the highs that their like other albums have hit, I feel like. So that's my quick take on the I listened to that album again today while I was at the gym. But that's my take. I think that's my big takeaway from their album. I told you about my other fantasy football league this Sunday, and then my uncle came into town. We went to and played pickleball with them. And then on Saturday night in IMAX, they were showing the Sign of the Times concert movie. Have you ever seen this, Paul?
I've heard of it. I have not seen it. This is the Prince one, right?
Prince, yes. And so highly recommend it because it's an hour and a half, but it makes the Taylor Swift concert movie look like amateur hour over here. It's excellent. The music's great. So I think Sign of the Times is my favorite Prince album. I think it's his best one.
Okay.
Because the one disappointment I had was that there were 2 songs off of that album that he didn't play that like were 2 of my favorite Prince songs of all time, which one is Starfish and Coffee, which he performed on the Muppet Show, actually. And the other is Strange Relationship, which comes right after If I Was Your Girlfriend. And that's on my both of those are on my top 10 Prince songs of all time. So that was a little bit of a disappointment, but the music's great, and like the band performance, his performance, of course, it's not something to watch around the kids, I would say.
Okay, fair enough.
So, but really enjoyed that, and then we also started the Netflix Cowboys documentary, which has been I've actually really enjoyed it. So we're through the first 2 episodes of that. And I think like we talked about last week, it's definitely like a watered down version. It's not like all the gory details, but there's some good stuff in there.
So I have not watched it, but Troy Aikman was on Rich Eisen's show today, and they were talking about it. And Rich kind of was like, "So, like, how do you feel about it? Listen." Troy said, so I'm paraphrasing. I'm not going to get the exact quote, but he said, "It's kind of hard to tell the whole story when one of the key players has editorial rights to the documentary." They did talk about. Have you gotten to the part about Michael Irvin getting a death threat or getting a hit put out on him?
No, I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Yeah, they said something about somebody had a hit out on Irvin. I don't know. But
so this is that's my kind of contention with like there's been a couple of these like the Jordan documentary was kind of like this because it's all like filtered through like Jordan has the
Last Dance.
Last Dance. Yeah, okay. That one was you also like get like this is all painted to make like
right.
So like those but like some of it, but it's still like entertaining and like you still get like I still enjoy watching it, of course.
So I know this is a sore subject right now, but do you think when Jerry goes, there has to be someone out there with like some kind of screed of some kind of like all telling whatever, and the minute Jerry goes, they're gonna be like print.
I feel like the family is like lawyered up.
Yeah, the family's
that they'll like take care of, because there have been like other stuff like pop up every now and then. Like I think he had like a paternity suit a few years ago. They like popped
I remember
up
this,
and that disappeared pretty fast. So I'm more curious about like because Steven kind of is also involved in general manager duties now, and so I wonder if he'll actually, because they've built out like an analytics staff, like a pretty sizable one over the past couple of years. This doesn't get like talked about by anybody, kind of like how Will McClay is like the draft guru, like never seems to like except in like people who actually like know the like.
I didn't know his name. I didn't know his name until this year. Or I think you brought him up, or I heard about him on a show or something.
Yeah, and so it's like one of those questions of like, I wonder if Steven is like kind of pushing some of this stuff, and like once Jerry's gone, if he'll like maybe bring in somebody to actually like be a GM, which would actually kind of be nice.
Well, funny you should mention. I guess I'll just throw this in here. The Saints today announced the hiring of Thomas Dimitroff from the former Falcons GM.
We don't want Mickey Loomis, Paul.
Well, no. I know you don't. I don't want him either.
I don't think you want him either.
But a lot of people think this is so Jeff Ireland has been kind of the draft person, for lack of a better phrase.
Wasn't he with Miami for a long time?
Jeff Ireland was, yeah. Even though Mickey Loomis will not listen to Jeff Ireland when he says draft Brian Branch and not Isaiah Foskey, but so a lot of people think Dimitroff is coming in to maybe like Jeff Ireland's going to be kind of a scapegoat and all this. Officially, Dimitroff is taking this position that Dave Ziegler had when Dave Ziegler left in the offseason to go with the Titans. I think he's with the Titans now.
That sounds right.
But it's basically like an assistant GM type position. So my hope is that they're grooming Dimitroff to be the GM and Mickey's going to step aside. Because like I know Dimitroff's not the greatest GM in the world, but I'll take anything.
Might be a step up.
I'll take change, man. I mean, look, Dimitroff was in Atlanta when they went to the Super Bowl. I mean, he was that GM for that team, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
So we'll see. We'll see.
We're a very evidence-based or fact-based show here, as I say. I think that sounds right. Sure.
Yeah, that sounds right. Sure.
We here at Dem Boyz go on vibes.
We do go on vibes. Speaking of which, do we want to transition to our talk about some college football?
I don't think I want to talk about my college football picks either.
We'll make it quick, I promise.
Okay. This did remind me to actually make my pick, so I have made my pick so we can compare them now on air.
Oh, actually, yeah. No, now that you mentioned it, I need to make mine. But last week, I was 8-2 for the week. Oh,
I am 4-6.
Well, but listen, we know how this went last season. Like there'd be 1 week I would be.
Oh, you were
8. Yeah, I was a roller coaster.
Yeah,
it was. Let me pull up my. I will say I might want to take a screenshot of this for posterity purposes. I'm right now 238th ranked on ESPN.
See, that's sweet. I think what was the? There was one that I was like top 100 at something at one point.
Yeah,
and I
remember. I think we talked about it.
I would like send pictures. I was like, I've never.
It was this one.
Was it college?
It was the college.
Oh no, it was the bowl. Yeah. It was the Bowl Mania.
Oh, the bowl. That's what it was.
Crushing at Bowl Mania.
All right. So, do you want to kind of? I know we don't have to talk about your game.
Well, we will because like I think me and you kind of had the same. Take.
So I'm of the opinion Arch is going to be fine. I'll just tell you what my feelings.
Yes.
Arch is going to be fine. It was his first road game starting.
Mm-hmm. He
was starting against a defense that was coordinated by a legitimate NFL defensive coordinator.
Right.
Like, say what you want, Matt Patricia, but guy can coach defense.
Yeah.
Those Ohio State kids are pretty good. Like, I mean, like the kid, the safety Downs, he's going to be a top 5 pick next year. What I will say too is Texas's defense looks pretty legit.
Pretty good, yeah. If you actually like look at the box score and the stats, and like Texas like outgained them, they were more efficient per play. It was just the fact that like Ohio State had that one bomb touchdown, which was like a great pass, and then like UT had 2 drives inside the like 10-yard line that both they got close both times, and both times they came up short of.
They were goal to go. They had 2 goal to go drives and came away with 0 points.
0 points.
Yeah.
So that's like a big turning point in the game, and those are probably basically coin flips a lot of the time.
The other thing, and this is more on Sarkisian, like the game plan to me, it just felt like you weren't helping. He wasn't helping Arch. He wasn't setting Arch up for success.
No,
real quick, there were a couple of throws that Arch just flat out missed. Like he didn't take the easy stuff, but
he also had some moments where he like got his footwork looked bad, and then he kind of like tried to sidearm things and got like where he was throwing from like weird platforms and like throwing at weird angles. His arm angle was like. He had that one like sidearm pass that he like threw and missed. But like I also think like I think that the Ohio State defense was also like had everything covered up. The offensive line protection wise wasn't great, especially in the first half either. And so like there was just a lot of things like working. Like nobody on offense looked good. And then I was listening to a podcast, and Pat Forty was being interviewed, and he said that he had gone to like a spring practice, and he came away with the question of like he's like oh man, this Ohio State offense looks really bad, but I think in hindsight looking at it, it wasn't that the Ohio State offense was bad, it was just that the defense was really, really good. So like I think it's a lot of this has been overreaction, and I texted you about this, and I said like, hey, I said I hate this, but I actually agree with Mr. Orlovsky, because Orlovsky was like, here, let me show you what happened, and it's like the defense is actually really the one responsible for this. I was like, dang it, I can't believe this. I agree with Orlovsky.
Yeah, those are tough. Those are tough.
Yeah, it was a 1 possession loss at a tough opponent on the road. Yeah. His first start, like it's.
Yeah.
If it keeps up against
Now-
San Jose State, then I'm going to have some concerns.
Right. We'll get to that game in a little. So I'll kind of sum up my college football watching just in this way. The two best quarterbacks I saw this weekend were Nussmeier for LSU and Sellers for South Carolina. The two that I came away most impressed by.
Yeah, those I didn't get to see. So I saw like a few plays from the Sellers game, and then like I only saw like a handful of plays on the Clemson LSU game because that was Saturday night, right? Yeah. And that was when we were at the movies for. So
yeah, so I actually stayed up. You'd be proud of me. I actually stayed up and watched the whole game. But yeah, Nussmeier, and look, Nussmeier wasn't perfect, but he just had a command and he made the plays he needed to make. Same thing with Sellers. Like the first drive for South Carolina, kind of the anti what I was saying about Texas. Their offense was just set up where Sellers just was taking it easy. They moved right down the field, very impressive. They kind of leveled off after that, but then in the fourth quarter, he made two plays that kind of put the game away. That one was I would say a Michael Vick like run where like they had him. He was sacked. He like plays over and he just slips through, and it was like a third and double digits, and he just slips through and then ends up running for a first down. And then later in the game, he throws a beautiful long pass to Nick Harbor, who's like their 6'5" receiver that runs like a 4.3 or something insane. Yeah, and it's like I could see why people were really high on Sellers coming in.
Yeah, that's been the talk of like, that's been he's been gotten quite a bit of talk like going into the year for like that's why like South Carolina's kind of a sexy pick.
Yeah, the other quarterback I'll just mention real quick is Underwood at Michigan, the freshman at Michigan. I mean, he really didn't play like a freshman. Now granted, they were playing I think New Mexico. Or they were, it was a non-conference. They'll have a tougher test this week against Oklahoma. But
was it the New Mexico Aggies that I won money on? That one basketball bet.
Might have been. But he looked really good. I told somebody he reminded me of, if you remember Denard Robinson that played at Michigan.
Yes.
He reminds me of him, but he can throw. Like he's an actual like can throw. Like Denard was more of a gimmick play type guy.
Right.
Underwood can throw the ball. Like he can, he can sling it. So yeah.
Oh, I did want to mention. I brought this up. I said so. The Longhorns have somebody else committed next year, the class of 2026, to be, I guess, maybe the heir apparent to Arch Manning.
Okay.
His name is Dia Bell. Have you heard of him?
No, doesn't ring any bells.
I think his father's name would ring a bell, though. His name would ring a Raja bell.
Oh,
yeah. So apparently his son did not take to basketball. He actually loved playing football, and so he is now
there you go.
He's a 5-star commit to Texas.
Raja Bell, immaculate grid. Yeah, he played for quite a few teams, didn't he?
Mavericks, Lakers, Suns. Yeah. I think those are the three. Those are the
three
like, big ones.
He never played for the. He never played for the.
I don't know. The three that I remember are those three. Like I very specifically remember those three because I feel like he actually did play for a lot of teams. Like I feel like just naming those three is like not even close to all of them.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Okay.
Okay, so you're so Suns, Jazz, 76ers, Charlotte, Dallas, and the Warriors. That was
for some reason I thought he played for Phoenix.
No, he did. Suns.
Oh, he did.
Phoenix,
so, okay.
Yeah.
And Lakers?
He played 4 years in Phoenix, 4 years in Utah, 2 in Philadelphia, 2 in Charlotte, 1 in Dallas, 1 in Golden State.
Golden State. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he played a game in Golden State, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
So he kind of, so I mean.
All right. Do you want to get to the college picks for this week?
Yeah, let's do it. All right. So a lot of big numbers this week.
Yeah.
Let me pull up my document here so I can make my picks. We'll start with the Longhorns again. Like I said, hopefully a little easier task for them this week. Longhorns are hosting San Jose State. They are laying 35.5.
I'm going to take those points.
You're going to take the points? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that too. Elsewhere in Texas,
a bigger
Kent State,
number.
Kent State, yeah, everything is bigger in Texas. Kent State is going to Lubbock, where the Red Raiders of Texas Tech are laying 48.5.
That's 7 touchdowns.
That is 7 touchdowns. Yeah,
I can't.
I'm going to take the.
I can't. I'm not laying 49 points. That's absurd.
Now watch they win 7.
They're going to win by. They're going to win by like 60 points.
Yeah. All right. Next game here. Central Michigan, the Chippewas, will travel to Pittsburgh, play the Panthers. Panthers are laying 21.5. That's a little more reasonable, I think. But I'm still going to take the 21.
I'm going to take the points too.
Another Texas school here, the Aggies. So it's Aggies versus Aggies.
Ooh.
Utah State at Texas A&M up there in College Station, not too far from us. The A&M Aggies are laying 30.5, so laying 30.5. I guess I'm taking the 30.5 there.
Yeah, same.
Okay. The Trojans of Troy, DeMarcus Ware alma mater.
DeMarcus Ware, yep.
Are traveling to Death Valley, the other Death Valley, as it were, to play the 0-1 Clemson Tigers. Clemson is laying 31.5. This will be a get-right game for them, I'd imagine. But I'm still taking the points.
I'm going to lay the points here.
You're laying the points?
I'm going to say Dabo is mad.
We can go head-to-head on this one. I'll take the 30.
Yeah.
I still think Clemson wins, but I mean.
Right. I would certainly hope so. Otherwise, Davo's not going to have it.
So I think the rest of these games, except for one, should be somewhat interesting. But I'll see what you think. Oklahoma State traveling up to Eugene, Oregon, to take on the Ducks.
Did you see the Duck lost his head? Did you see that
yeah, I think I heard about this.
Yeah, he fell like running out of the tunnel, and then he like immediately like turned and ran away, and like somebody else had to grab the head and run after him. So
yikes!
Off with his head.
I did see the Duck. They sent a bunch of the mascots to game day because, of course, those last game. I saw the Duck was there for that. So
Must have been a different duck.
Maybe it was a different duck. Okay, so Oregon.
Maybe he just flapped his wings.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what happened.
Oregon laying 27.5 against Oklahoma State.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the points, Mike. Don't worry. Okay, finally a home underdog this week. Kentucky Wildcats hosting the Ole Miss Rebels, so an SEC battle here. Kentucky is getting 9.5, so Ole Miss a road favorite here. Home dog, Kentucky. I guess I'll lay the 9.5 with Ole Miss.
I'm laying the points.
Yeah. A Florida battle here. South Florida coming off a upset win over Boise last week. Travels to the Swamp in Gainesville. Gators are laying 17.5. I think I'm going to take the points with South Florida.
I am too. We're locked in here.
I'm gonna skip to the marquee game. We'll do that one last. Let me get to this Georgia Southern traveling out to California to take on the Trojans of USC. Trojans had a big win last week over, I forget what school they were playing, but it was like, I think they scored like 70 points or something like that. But they are laying 27.5 against Georgia Southern. I think I'm going to lay the points there.
I'm laying the points.
All right, marquee game. This is the college game day game of the week. They will be in Norman, Oklahoma. for the Sooners hosting the Michigan Wolverines. This is number 15 Michigan at number 18. Well, according to this, I'm sure rankings might change by then, but
We don't know how official any of these rankings are.
Yeah, we don't know how official they're. Oklahoma. So this is obviously.
Well, I don't know how official any of these rankings really are.
Yeah, that's true, Jerry. Thank you. This is by far the closest spread of the week. Oklahoma's only laying 2.5. Out of my friendship to you, I think I'm going to lay the points with the Sooners.
I have the Sooners.
All right, so we'll check back next week.
We differed on one game.
Well, I mean, the Troy Clemson, right? That was the only one.
Yep.
I mean, these point spreads, man,
they're huge.
Yeah, I mean, last week we had the one. It was Marshall, Georgia was the one like really big spread, and then everything else was somewhat reasonable. This is like.
So would you like to know something? So the Oklahoma Michigan game opened at 2.5. Do you want to know what it is now?
Is it Oklahoma 6.5?
5 to 5.5.
Okay, for Oklahoma, right? Oklahoma's still.
Yep.
Yeah, because Oklahoma had a big win, right? And then, well, we know their quarterback might put a few bucks down on the game. So.
Yep. Yeah. And then he'll Venmo you money for it.
Yeah. All right, buddy. All right, so I think we can now move on to news and notes. We know what the Cowboys news and notes are.
Anything from the Saints? Please, God, tell me there's something.
So actually there is. The Saints had a transaction of note. They released Pro Bowl special teams gunner, former All-Pro JT Gray, which came as quite the surprise. I think Alvin Kamara's tweet was something along the lines of WTF. Tyrann Mathieu had a similar.
So I saw
tweet.
the WTF tweet, and somebody quote tweet because someone quote tweeted it. Did you see?
I know exactly where this is going. I know
it's like he must have just seen the quarterback room.
He looked over and was like, "Wait a minute." No, so they cut JT Gray. The thinking is that Gray's going to end up with the Broncos because obviously Sean Payton's there. Darren Rizzi, who was a special teams coordinator with the Saints, is now the special teams coordinator with the Broncos. I read somewhere today that JT Gray has decided on a destination, but it is not the Broncos. But
is it just a special teamer? A special teamer? Is that?
So he has played safety like in a pinch, but he is known as like one of the best special teams players.
Okay, so he's the Saints version of CJ Goodwin, basically, is what.
Sure, yeah,
that's the Cowboys equivalent. I would say.
So I think part of to your point, I think part of the reason he got cut is because they kind of looked at it as like, well, we could put someone like Isaiah Stallbird, who's a promising linebacker, at gunner, and then he kind of does two things for us, whereas JT Gray, that's all he does is, which don't get me wrong, I have total respect for JT Gray. I loved him on the Saints, but I get why they did it. Like,
sometimes you need somebody who can do more than special teams. It's like when the roster gets too full and like you need to you're looking at the margins there basically.
Now, the corresponding move, I don't know if you saw this, that I don't understand, is they promoted Jay Kaner back to the active roster, which was like, really, like. That's,
just in case,
that's
fall.
What you're doing?
If things go really poorly.
I mean, I guess so. By the way, getting back to our fantasy draft real quick, somebody drafted Quinshon Judkins because I think they were on auto draft, and I'm like, ooh. And I told the room, I'm like, that guy's not even signed yet. Like he's like he may, so whatever. But
good luck with that pick.
Yeah, good luck with that. Anything happen with the Cowboys this week? I don't.
Well, so would you like to know how I found out about this trade? It is because one of our listeners tagged us and said, "WTF."
Was it Donnie?
It was Donnie. Donnie said WTF, and I was like, "What is this about?"
I will tell you.
I've turned off notifications for most because I used to have Schefter and all those people on notifications, and I was like, I'm just getting distracted by my phone all the time. Let me turn these off. So it's probably good because I probably would have been distracted from my phone by my phone for all day instead of just the hour from 4 p.m. when the trade happened to the end of the day, which was when I basically just sat at my desk feeling sick to my stomach about this whole thing. Because now I feel better about this. I've talked myself into this because I'm delusional. So
yeah, I got the text message, Brandon. I got the text messages. Yes. You definitely have been working.
You should burn that phone. So
you've been working through it for sure.
Yeah. My manifesto is still like halfway written.
Should we both get burner phones just for that purpose?
That's probably a good idea. Like, flip phones from like Motorola, 1997 or whatever. So this whole thing, like I read the Schefter report today, which makes it sound like I don't think any party involved is completely blameless. Like, I don't know if I'm like, it seems like I think Jerry,
meaning Cowboys, Micah.
Cowboys, Micah, agent. I think all of them have some sort of hand in this. And I think the conspiracy theory here is that, Micah and Jordan Love are hanging out in the off season, and Jordan Love is also a Mulligetta client. And there's
gotcha.
So I don't know if anything's there, but like it seemed like the Cowboys. So we talked about how like everyone the complaint was like, well, why didn't the Cowboys get this done earlier? Basically, the Cowboys tried to get it done, and then Parsons people were like, we're just going to sit this out until we're going to be last. Like we're just going to wait until everybody else gets their deal done so that we get the biggest deal.
And it should be, it was pointed out, or I saw it pointed out somewhere that Parsons was willing to just play on his 5th-year option.
Right. Well, that's what I think. That's what they said was like the Cowboys told him to, and he said like that was a possibility, but then like they were able to like find a trade basically. And it seemed like the so like the trade offer, like and I think somebody laid out the terms of what the Cowboys had offered, and like in terms of annual value, like the Packers deal that he signed, like the reported number was like $47 million a year, and then the Cowboy, like if you calculated what the Cowboys had included, it was like 45.5. So like it wasn't that much different. Like they weren't offering him. It's not like they were like just saying like, here we'll bump you up like 100,000 over what TJ Watt said. Like they were actually making like a realistic offer, and like I don't know what the disconnect was, but I think they finally just had enough. And I can see the logic behind like, because the Schefter piece pointed out that there's only one other team right now that's paying 3 players $30 million a year or more, and that is the Cincinnati Bengals. And so like this does like free up. You're gonna like they've already made use of some of the cap space. Like they signed Deron Bland to a contract extension that's like incredibly reasonable. And I would like to also touch point on that contract too after this.
Okay.
But they're also talking about getting a deal done with their left guard from
Smith.
Yeah, Tyler Smith. They're working on a deal with him. So they're actually like going through and trying to make use of the funds. But like the whole thing, they probably didn't get enough. If they had just decided to like do this move earlier in the off season, they would have like it's a big PR snafu. I mean, they did get. I think Kenny Clark is actually probably going to be fine for him. I also got irritated because like I read a Ringer article and it's like Kenny Clark hasn't been good in years. It's like he had 7.5 sacks in 2023 and also made the Pro Bowl. Like, and he was injured last year. He had like a toe issue. Some of the framing for some of the like anti-Cowboys arguments in this are like feel like they're done in bad faith.
Well, and I think because originally when so I'll kind of give you my experience of finding this out. So I get the notification, and Schefter's notification originally says Cowboys trade Micah Packers to the. I don't know if you caught that. But,
no, but
so then
he was just trying to get it out as fast as possible. Basically,
right. I have a coworker who is a Packers fan. So I Teams message him. I'm like, hey, and he's like, I'm in a meeting, and this meeting cannot end fast enough. And so he messaged me back. He said, what did we give up? And by that point, we knew like it was 2 firsts and Kenny Clark. And his message back was like, oh man, Kenny Clark, he was a team captain. That's gonna be a tough loss. I'm like, you got Micah Parsons. Like, I think you'll be okay.
We'll see how he feels. We'll see how he feels when he's
Clark.
podcasting after a loss.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. But so I think part of the discourse is because originally it was announced it was 2 firsts and a frontline player, and I think a lot of people were expecting something. He does play on
the line, so that does make him.
But I think people were expecting like Rashawn Gary, Lucas Van Ness, like something along those lines. And you and then it's like, okay, well they got the oldest Packer,
right,
in return, which the Packers have a fairly young team. I don't know if they're the youngest team in the NFL.
I think they also are very like age conscious,
right,
about that. But someone also pointed out that like Kenny Clark is a defensive tackle, and but defensive tackle isn't we see like Calais Campbell still playing. Like it's not like necessarily it's not necessarily like a position that like you need to be like the utmost athlete. The aging curve isn't as steep at defensive tackle. So,
yeah, no, I agree. So, I mean, look, I get it. Who knows, man? I mean, this may end up being.
I do have this future curio. If anybody wants to buy it off me for a significant sum of money.
So, the other thing I wanted to let you know, because you mentioned Donnie, the Broncos fan, Andy, the Bears fan, messaged me.
He's not too.
Yeah, he ain't happy either.
No. Nobody's
he messaged
happy.
me and he messaged me and he was like, "Is Brandon okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I think he's going through it. And Andy comes back and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not too happy about this either."
I didn't want to do this. I'm on his side. But I will say, Paul, I think there are some ways that the Cowboys can still win this. Let's see if I can. Here we go. There we go. So we got a top 10 list, Paul. The top
we got props and everything.
The top 10 ways that the Cowboys can win the Micah Parsons trade. Now, I will point out before we start this that these are all done in jest, and these are all not things that we wish could happen, because I made that list and that was in a circle surrounded by candles while I was writing the manifesto that I sent to Paul.
What's his agent's name?
Oh, David? Mr. Mulligetta. He's probably good.
Yes. Yeah, so, Mr. Mulligetta, if you're watching,
this is all done in jest.
We're just having fun. We're just having fun. Yeah, we're just having fun.
All right, so number 10. Well, let's see if I can get this to work. After realizing that his podcast isn't as popular in Green Bay, Micah forces his way back to Dallas for a greatly reduced price.
You know, I do hear the in Green Bay podcasts are not as popular sometimes.
Yeah, you got to figure. Number 9. Parsons is actually a sleeper agent who destroys the Packers from the inside.
Okay.
Number 8, Bane shows up at Lambeau Field.
Okay, now full disclosure. You sent me some of these via text. That was not one of them.
That was not one of them. Well, this one replaced I figured this one was a little less caustic than the George Costanza quote. Number 7.
About yeah.
With all those teams flying around.
Right. Yeah.
Speaking of Bane, number 7, Kenny Clark is in fact Batman.
Yep.
No.
Yep. There you go.
Number 6, Parsons has a rare medical condition which causes him to spontaneously combust.
Like Gabriel Byrne in Hereditary.
Yes, exactly. Number 5, the draft picks are used to trade fodder to find Dak's successor.
Perhaps Arch Manning.
March Manning, yeah. Number 4, the Cowboys use the massive amount of cap space they now have to sign actual free agents. Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen.
Never know.
Never know. Number 3, Micah Parsons is Micah Parsons, but the 2 first-round picks could be anything. They could even be Micah Parsons. We'll take the draft picks.
Shout out to Family Guy for that.
Yep. Number 2, Parsons joins Deshaun Watson and Justin Tucker as the 3rd member of the Massage Assaulters.
Jesus.
Now that would be a real coup.
That would not be good for business or anybody. For that
No.
matter.
Number 1, nothing matters. Eat Arby's.
Bravo, sir.
There we
Bravo.
go.
I'm not. It won't be a standing ovation, but I'll give you a.
So the and they did sign Deron Bland. So like everyone complains about the Cowboys, they don't get their deals done early, and so the Deron Bland deal gets announced, and everyone's like, "This is a bad deal. They shouldn't have signed this deal like immediately." And so I was like, "You just said we should get the deals done early."
Well,
and then like because it gets reported, it's reported as 4 for 92 and 50 million guaranteed, which is slightly more than JC Horn got. And so everyone's like, he got more than JC Horn. Everyone's mad. Today or yesterday, the actual details of the deal came out, and it's basically like a 2-year extension. Like they're not really on the hook for any money after year 2 of the extension. And so they can so if he outplays that contract, they have team options for year 3 and year 4 that they can pick up. And so basically, like, if he's not that great at the end of 2 years, then like you just cut him and you're off the hook, basically. And so like it's a pretty low risk deal, and he gets some money up front, and you avoid having to worry about him having another pick 6 season where I think the other thing that got put out was like Barnwell tweeted out like his PFF coverage grade was this and his run grade. And I went and looked it up, and I was like, well, that was just last year when he was playing. He started the season unhealthy. He was never really fully healthy because he had to have surgery this offseason. If you look at like his 2023 grade, like it wasn't just that he was having all the pick sixes, like his actual coverage grade on PFF was like a top 10 cornerback. So like, and he was actually also good in run support at that point too. So like, let's just like paint with a broad brush that like his 2024 numbers are his full career. And so like, it was ridiculous. So anyway, that felt good to get off my chest, Paul.
So one thing, just to put a button on this will make you feel much better, Brandon. Skip Bayless is on Jerry's side. So nothing else.
Oh gosh.
that his tweet of, oh, thank God we got rid of the headache of Micah. It hit like a breath of fresh air, buddy.
That is like someone, you know, my favorite line about Skip Bayless was that the way to torture Skip Bayless was to remove the I from his keyboard.
All right. Okay. So we got a couple things we need to do. We are going to get to preview week 1 here shortly. But first, we got a couple of things we're going to do. We're going to do a win-loss game, which I'll explain in a second. We're going to do some award picks, which include playoff picks, Super Bowl picks, all that good stuff. And then we'll get to our week 1 game picks. All right, so the win-loss game. So you texted me about this, and I think it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do is you and I are each going to draft 16 teams. So we're going to take the 32 teams, split it right down the middle. You pick a team, and then you can either choose their wins for this upcoming season or their losses. You can only pick one.
Yep.
So, for example, if you pick the Chiefs and their wins and they win 15 games, that's 15 points for you.
Correct.
If you pick the Browns and their losses and they lose 10 games or 11 games or 12 games, then that's that many points for you. So, well, I guess, would we consider this? Do we feel a draft, Brandon?
I think we feel a draft. Where are you? Well,
Estelle, we lost Estelle.
yeah, we lost Estelle.
No, that's a shame.
That's a shame.
Anyway,
yeah,
okay,
I
so
can't find that one on here. Hold on.
So, okay, go ahead. Well, I was
No,
going to say,
you-
while you do that, in the interest of time, normally when we do drafts, we do an immaculate grid to figure out who goes first. I think in the interest of time, here's my suggestion.
Okay.
Since I won the picks last year,
Mm-hmm.
I should get the option of going first, or are you in agreement?
I'm down with that.
You can fight.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I will choose to go first.
Okay.
Now, I should also point out, so once we get to a team, we will also go through our pigskin win totals, which we started a group on ESPN Fantasy. Let me pull this up real quick.
Yes.
And we will, each of us say what our over-under is, or whether we're going over or under for their wins. So we're kind of killing a couple birds here with one stone. But all right, so here let's just start it off. So I'll take the first pick.
I feel a draft. Let's change tables.
Get out of here. We have a booth.
There we go.
God bless them. All right, so I'm gonna start with the first pick, and I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills and their wins. So
Okay.
Buffalo Bills and their wins. The number on ESPN Pigskin Totals is 11.5. I am going over.
I'm over on that as well.
Okay. So if you've been following along with our division previews, some of this may not be surprising. By the way, again, I don't want to keep bringing this up, but based on the news of last week, did that change any of your numbers?
I would probably downgrade the Cowboys at this point, which Vegas has already done. Which my
Of course, yeah.
my over 7.5 is now like a brutal.
Yeah.
And then, but I already had the Packers as like I had them at 14-3, so I feel like I was. Look at me! I prognosticated this.
Yeah. I was going to bring up that as well. Okay, so I've got the Bills and their wins. Brandon, you get 2 back-to-back here.
All right. I feel like the other it feels like there's a few teams like kind of in the top tier here. So I feel like the Bills were one of them. I'm going to take the other. I think the first one is pretty obvious. I'm going to take the Ravens wins.
Okay.
And so the Ravens on the ESPN Pick'em game.
Yep.
They are also like the Bills 11.5.
Yep.
So I am over. I am over on the Ravens.
I am also over on the Ravens.
Okay. And so the next one, I think, and this is difficult because I think there's some. I'm going to stay in the same division here.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the Browns losses.
I was wondering who's gonna, because when you first pitched this to me, I'm like, Browns' number 1 pick is actually not a bad pick if you take their losses.
Yeah, and it feels like because there's a lot up in the air with because you're playing Joe Flacco to start, and how much does he have left in the tank? And then if they go to a rookie quarterback, this could get really ugly really fast. They play in a tough division, and I know the defense is, supposedly really good, but I just don't feel like that's going to be enough to overcome a lot of their issues.
Agreed.
So that's my pick.
Okay,
Paul, you're up with
their number.
Oh, yes.
So real quick, the Browns' number is 4.5. I'm going under.
I'm
under. 4.5 wins, obviously.
Yes, I'm under as well.
All right, so for my next two picks, I'm gonna use a strategy similar to what you just did. So first off, I'm gonna take the Chiefs. I'm not gonna make this more difficult than it has to be. I'll take Chiefs wins. They are also at 11.5. I am going over. I don't feel super great about it, but I'm going to go over. Where are you at on the Chiefs?
So I'm also over 11.5.
Okay. And then I'm going to take the Saints and losses. The number for the Saints on ESPN is 5.5, 6.5, 5.5. Which I think now you can get. Now it's like. I think
it's steamed up to 6.5, hasn't it?
Oh, see, I thought it went the other way.
Did it go down?
It might be.
I may have been wrong.
I can check rebet here in a second. So I'm going under 5.5.
I'm also under 5. I'm also under 5.5.
Okay. I'll check rebet while you give us your next couple picks.
Okay, I've got 2 picks. Ooh. So I'm going to take the team that we talked about because this is the team. There's 2 teams in the NFC that I think that I have with pretty strong win totals. I have them both with 14 wins. So I'm going to go back to back on those right here. I'm going to go with Green Bay wins.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to take the wins for San Francisco.
All right. So, by the way, the Saints on rebet, the number is 6.5 now.
Oh, it is.
For the Packers. Yeah, for the Packers. Hang on. On ESPN. So we'll do the 49ers first. ESPN, the 49ers number is 10.5.
Correct.
I'm going under.
Oh, you're under that. I'm over.
I'm going under.
We're going head to head.
The Packers, their number is 9.5. I'm going over.
I am also over.
You're probably going over as well. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. So we're moving along here. All right. Let's see who else can we go with here? So I'm going to take the other kind of. I'll take this team so you don't have to. I'll take the Eagles. The wins.
Okay.
Their number is 11.5 on ESPN. I am going to go under. Not much under, but I'll go under.
Yeah, I'm there too. I also have I have them at 10 wins. So I have them under. I have them in under.
And then team that is getting a lot of juice. I'm going to go the Denver Broncos wins. The number is 9.5 on ESPN. I'm going over.
All right. I have them at over 9.5.
Over 9.5. Okay. Pick is to you, sir.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go back to the NFC. I'm going to go to the. All right. I'm going to go to the NFC North. I'm going to go to the team that did not make it to the championship game. They lost both their coordinators, but I still have faith in them to kind of get it done. I'm going to take Detroit.
Okay.
I'm going to take the wins here.
Okay.
On ESPN, they are at 10.5.
Yep.
So I'm taking their wins, but I'm also slightly under here.
I'm going under as well. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it on that preview, but yeah, I'm
Correct.
also under. Next pick.
So the next pick, I'm going to take the team that hired away one of their coordinators. I'm going to take the team that hired their defensive coordinator. I'm going to take the Jets' losses.
Jets losses. Okay.
So I have the Jets at 4-13 in my projections.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were. I think we're going to be opposite here.
Okay, so I am. So their line is 5.5 on ESPN. I have them at 4. I'm under 5.5.
I am over 5.5.
Ooh.
So this is another head-to-head. So this one and the what was the other? The 49ers?
Detroit.
No.
But you're saying the ones we went opposite? Yeah, the 49ers.
49ers and the Jets. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Let me get back in on the losses here. I guess I'll go Tennessee losses.
Good answer.
Although I do think they're going to be a little better than people think. But I have them under 5.5. Their number on ESPN is 5.5. And I
also have that under there.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I know where I'm going now. I'm going to go Dolphins losses.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
Because their number on ESPN is 8.5, and I'm going under on that.
We've talked about this. You and I are like two of the people who are like, I was listening to the athletic shows. Like they do a wins pool and they have like 5 picks. But like they were like trying to make arguments, and one of them, somebody on there was making an argument for the Dolphins, and like 2 guys were like, there's a lot of ways this goes wrong and not like a very narrow way that it goes right. And so it feels like the losses are the way to go on them, just because there's so much downside risk. Like the upper like outcomes for them, like the 95th percentile outcomes are not as high as what you'd want. And then the meaty part of the curve is a little bit closer to the like bad outcomes. I feel like there.
Yeah.
Now I could be completely like that's well. If the Dolphins end up great, then I'm going to look like an idiot. But I felt like the whole offseason.
I'll look more like an idiot because I just picked their losses. So, yeah. But no, this is one of those big like in a game like this, you have to take a big swing, right? Mm-hmm. And this is I mean it's not a big swing, but I think it's a good size cut. Back to you.
All right, we're getting to the kind of middling part of the road here. So there's like, I'm going to end up owning the entire AFC North. I'm going to take Cincinnati's wins.
Okay. Cincinnati wins. Okay.
And they are, I want to say 8.5. Ooh. No, 10.5.
No, they're 10.5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm under, but let me double check.
Yeah, I'm barely over. I have them at 11 wins, so I'm an over on them.
I'm under. So that's another head-to-head for us.
Yep. Ooh. I don't know if I should take this swing yet or not. Okay, I'm going to hold off one more time here. I'm going to take Jacksonville wins.
Well, yeah, they're your AFC South.
Yeah, this is another one that you and I are kind of like a little bit. This is like one of the biggest differences we had when we did the wins totals.
Yeah. So Jaguars, their number is
6.5.
I am over that.
That's not saying much. It's a pretty low number.
Yeah, I'm not much over, if I remember correctly. But I'm over.
I will point out. I pulled up the win totals, current win totals. Green Bay has gone from 9.5 to 10.5. Just FYI for like a.
Yep, I believe it. Okay, so it's me, my pick.
Yep, you're up.
So I'll stick in the AFC South, and I'll take my AFC South champ, the Texans, and I'll take their wins.
Okay.
Their number on ESPN is 9.5, and I'm going over. You're probably going under.
No, I'm over because I have Houston at 10.
Okay.
And Jacksonville at 11. So I don't have it like as a big difference. It's just a.
It's not a big, yeah. Not a big gap.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go. Let me go Colts. Stay in the AFC South, Indianapolis Colts, and I'll go losses. And I need to excuse myself for a second. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see. The Colts are at 6.5. So I've got that under. I'm guessing Paul has an under too. Let's see where they are right now. I don't know what order this Action Network has these people in. Colts actually up to 7.5 now. They've gotten bet up because of the Danny Dimes announcement, I assume, is the reason for that. You can get that over at plus 110, under at minus 130 is the best line right now. Let's see. And the Eagles are now up to, they're still 11.5. That's not that different. Let's see.
Sorry about that, folks.
All good. So the Colts are over. Their under is 6.5. I am under. I assume you're going to be under as well.
I probably should have consulted. Yeah, I am under. That would be funny if I was like,
wait, I'm over.
Yeah. So, all right. So I've got. So the AFC South has now been taken completely. I have 3 of the teams. You have 1.
I have Jacksonville.
You have Jacksonville. All right. Who's your next pick?
Okay, let's go to the NFC South.
Okay.
I'm going to take Tampa Bay wins.
That's it's probably a good bet there. Their number was 9.5, I believe.
Yeah, I'm over, but only by half a game. I have them at 10-7, so I am. I am barely an over.
So I'm under. I'm barely under. I'm at 9-8 for them.
All right, I think I'm going to take this swing now.
Okay.
So I think there is a pathway for this team to be good because they won their division last year, but there's also a lot of question marks. Their quarterback has been going to the immortal chamber, which, as we know, is very expensive. So I'm going to take the Rams. Yep. I'm going to take the Rams, and I'm going to take the losses.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to bet on the downside risk of like a 30-year-old quarterback with a bad back. Like that seems like a reasonable bet.
And his backup being Jimmy Garoppolo too.
Yeah, Devontae Adams. If Jimmy Garoppolo is the quarterback, Devontae Adams will mutiny, and so that will there will be an escalating effect of any Matthew Stafford injury.
All right, 10.5 is the number there. I'm going under. I'm assuming you're going under too.
I'm under. So I have him at 10, But like,
Okay,
I think I
yes.
made that. I also made that before. Like, he was in as much. He was getting epidural shots, and I don't think I like extremely like. I didn't make any big adjustments here, and
Yeah.
so, yeah.
All right, I'm up next.
Yep.
So I'm gonna stay in the NFC West, and I'm gonna go with the team that I picked to win the division, which is Seattle. Apologies
Okay.
to Trang. Apologies to our friend Trang.
Ooh.
I'll go Seattle wins. Their number, I believe, was 7.5.
It is 8.5.
8.5. I'm going
Ooh.
over.
I'm under.
I am aware.
I'm aware.
I am aware. I am aware.
You've lost a lot of hair.
Let me mark that off here. And then, we haven't talked about the Drake yet. I did draft the Drake. I forgot to mention that in my fantasy football.
Oh yeah.
He's my backup quarterback. I have Jaden Daniels starting, but so I'll go with the Patriots. I'll go with Patriots wins.
Good call, Paul.
I think I had him. 7.5 is the number. I'm going over on that.
I'm also over.
So feel pretty good about that one. All right, buddy. You got 2 more picks. We're getting. So we've only got. Let me, if I can do a quick count here. I've got 5 picks left.
Yeah, and I have 6.
5, and you have 6. Yeah. So
yeah,
we're
there's
getting
11
down to
teams. Nitty gritty.
Getting down to the nitty gritty. Yeah.
All right.
Good teams still available too.
Okay. I know who I'm going to take. I'm going to go back to the NFC South. I'm going to take Carolina. I'm going to take the losses.
Okay. I believe they were 6.5. 6.5. I do have them. You're under.
I'm under.
I am over, but barely.
So you have them at 7 wins, 7 and 10.
Actually, I may have them at 8. No, I think
8 and 9.
Yeah. Okay, so you're doing Carolina losses. Okay,
Yep.
And then what's your next pick?
I'm going to go to the AFC West. I'm going to take Justin Herbert and the Chargers. I'm going to take their wins.
Okay, Chargers and wins. All right.
We can update. We get to update this every week too.
We do, yeah. Chargers. Where's their number?
10.5. Big number.
Oof, I'm under. I'm
over.
I'm under.
Curious what Vegas says right now. Where are you, Chargers?
Herbert to me is. I think we talked about this. Herbert's like a step up from Trevor Lawrence for me, where it's like,
yeah.
I still don't trust you, sir.
Well,
all right.
in Vegas, it's 9.5, so you can get a pretty good deal right there.
Okay, there you go. I'd probably still go under 9.5. Well, I'd have to go back and see what I got.
Yeah.
All right, so here are the teams that we have left right now.
Yep.
By my count, I've got the Cardinals, the Falcons, the Bears, Cowboys, Raiders, Vikings, Giants, Steelers, and Commanders. Does that add up?
Say that one more time.
Okay, Cardinals, Falcons.
Yep.
Bears.
Yep.
Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders.
Yes.
Vikings.
Uh-huh.
Giants.
Uh-huh.
Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Commanders.
Correct. That's all of them.
That's all of them. Okay. All right, so I got to pick one of those teams.
I think you got to pick 2 of them, actually.
Yeah, I got to pick. Yep, thank you. I'll go Bears. Shout out to Andy. I'll go Bears wins.
Okay.
take a look here. Bears.
I do have the Bears
total.
pretty high.
8.5 is the number. I went over.
I'm over as well.
Okay. And then I will go. Let me check something real quick. I'm going to go Vikings. Stay in the NFC North. I'll go Vikings.
Which way are
I'm
you
going
going?
loss. I'm going losses.
Ooh.
They only had 3 last year. I think we're going to have a couple more this year. Their number is 8.5, and I'm going under.
I am also under.
So if they're so let's think about this. If they're under 8.5, that means the best they are is 8 and 9. So that's 9 points for me.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right. So that's the way I kind of think about it. Don't know if that's the right way to think about it, but that's the way I think about it. All right. You're up, buddy. You got 2 more.
All right. I'm going to be Mr. Hedge my bets right here. My emotional bets. I'm going to take Cowboys losses.
Cowboys losses. All right.
That way, every time we lose, at least I have a silver lining.
I mean, that's kind of why I picked the Saints losses too, to be honest. 8.5 is the number on ESPN.
So I'm switching this because I was over in our initial draft, but I'm moving it to an under.
I did the same thing. Yeah. I did the same thing. All right, buddy. We've got 6 teams left. Where are you going?
I am going to go.
There's a team left in my division I want you to pick, and there's a team left in your division you probably want me to pick, to be honest.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna Okay. I'm not gonna take either of those teams right now.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna own the entire AFC North. I'm going to take Pittsburgh losses.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I'm going bold here.
Aaron.
Yeah, this feels like, maybe I'm wrong, but this feels like the year that, like, if there's ever a year for the wheels to fall off, this feels like it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take. So they are 8.5 is their line, and I am under.
Yep. I'm over. I think we talked about it when we previewed it. I was like, Mike Tomlin's still a pretty good coach, so I put my faith in Tomlin.
Yeah.
For what that's worth. All right, let's finish this up here. So I got 2 picks. I'm gonna help you out here. I think I'm gonna go Commanders wins.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna go Commanders wins. Even though I'm not super duper high on them this year.
Yeah, they're 10.5, and I have an under.
I also have it under. I just took their wins, but I don't think I have them. I don't have them like drastically under.
Yeah, like maybe like 10.
No, I think I have them at 9. I think I have 9.
Okay.
So, and then
you want those Falcons, buddy boy.
No, I do not. Let's go Giants.
Losses. Ooh.
Yeah, let's go losses. Giants losses. Number's 5.5. I am going over, but I don't think I think I have them under 500 still. So
I am under on the Giants.
Okay, so I have 1 pick. So these are your final 2 picks, and then I'll make my last pick.
Okay, so I will say
I guess I'll be left over with whatever.
Yeah, you have 1 left, and you just have to choose wins or losses. I could be really mean and just leave the.
Jesus!
Leave the Falcons.
Okay, so the 3 teams left: Cardinals, Falcons, Raiders. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I will say, so somebody quote tweeted. There's like the Giants Locked On host. She posted and it's like, statistical analysis reveals Russell Wilson's weakness, and somebody that I follow quote tweeted and said, "Is it that he was washed 2 teams ago?" It's like, man, that's brutal.
Yeah, that's rough. No, I think well, you saw the news out of their camp today is Jackson Dart is the QB2, officially QB2.
Yeah, I wonder how long QB2 is not QB1.
We'll
Okay.
see.
I'm gonna do you a favor, Paul. I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Whew.
And I'm going to take Falcons losses.
All right. I thought you might.
Okay, so they're over under 7.5. I have them under.
As do I.
Not a huge not a huge Penix believer. I don't believe in huge Penix.
We'll let that one lay, as it were.
Let that one breathe.
Let it breathe.
All right. So Arizona or Las Vegas. Okay, I'm just going to take the team that I would rather cheer for.
Okay.
I'm going to take Vegas. So I have them.
Okay.
I'm not super high on them.
But you drafted 2 of their players in fantasy.
I did.
Got it.
I don't know.
5.5. 5.5.
5.5 is a pretty. Yeah, so I'm going to take Vegas losses.
Okay.
I don't know. I just can't bring myself. I don't have a lot of faith.
So you're under 5.5.
I'm under 5.5. Wait.
I'm over.
No, I'm over. I'm over.
Okay.
But I still believe that they're. I feel like it's going to be more losses than wins this year.
Okay, I am over 5.5.
Okay, so we're both over.
So that leaves.
What did you have as their win total?
Oh gosh, give me a sec.
So Vegas has them at 6.5 right now. So that total has moved up.
I have them at 9 wins.
Ooh, you're a lot higher on them than I am.
Yeah.
All right, Paul, you got the Cardinals.
Every team. So between the AFC and NFC West, all 8 of those teams, I have 500 or better.
Oh, that's right.
Or
that's right.
Above 500. So the Cardinals also included in that. So I will take wins. Saints' first opponent this coming weekend. They'll
get one.
You would think so. Oh, I did draft the Cardinals defense solely because they play the Saints week 1.
Oh, there you
go. So I have them 8. The number's 8.5. I have them over the Cardinals.
Ooh. I have them under.
Barely over, but over.
Yeah, I have them under 8.5.
All right. So I don't really want to go through and read all these team names, but if I must,
I've got it.
I will.
I've got it all listed. Do you want me to just cover it real quick for you?
No. I have it listed too.
Okay.
So here, I'll do mine, and then you can do yours. So I have Bills wins. I have Chiefs wins. I have Saints losses. I have Eagles wins. Broncos wins. Titans losses. Dolphins losses. Texans wins. Colts losses. Seahawks wins. Patriots wins. Bears wins. Vikings losses. Commanders wins. Giants losses. And finally, Cardinals wins.
All right. I have Ravens wins, Browns losses, Packers wins, 49ers wins, Lions wins, Jets losses, Cincinnati wins, Jaguars wins, Tampa Bay wins, Rams losses, Panthers losses, Chargers wins, Cowboys losses, Pittsburgh losses, Falcons losses, Raiders losses.
So you got 4 straight losses. So
I'm Mr. Pessimist over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 10 wins and 6 losses. So I have 10 teams. I have their wins. 6 teams. I have their losses.
3, 4.
You have
5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 8-8. I'm even Steven.
Even Steven. How about that?
Hmm.
I guess I'm a little more optimistic than you for some.
I guess so. Probably this week. This week probably did me in. All
right.
optimism is sucked out of the room, Paul.
Okay, so let's transition now to. We're gonna do award picks, but let's do playoff picks first, since we're
Okay.
talking about teams. All right, so based on our previews that we've been doing the last couple weeks, so we'll go AFC first. So let's just get the division winner for each division. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, AFC East, we both had the Bills.
Yep.
Right. AFC
Correct.
North, we both had the Ravens.
Correct.
AFC South, I had the Texans, you had the Jaguars.
Yep.
And then AFC West, we both had the Chiefs? Or did you have?
No, I also have the Chiefs.
Okay. So we're the only difference is the South.
Correct.
In terms of division winners. All right.
Yeah.
Wild card. So these don't have to be in any particular order. My 3 wild card teams are the Broncos, the Steelers, and the Bengals.
I have 2 of those. So I have the Broncos and the Bengals.
Okay.
And then I have the Chargers.
All right. So you have 3 teams. You have 3 teams from the West. I have 3 teams from the North.
Yes.
In the playoffs. All right, let's go to the NFC real quick. NFC East, I believe we both had the Eagles. Yes?
Yes.
NFC North, did we both have the Packers?
I have the Packers. Yeah, I have 14. Did you? Yeah, because
that's right. Yeah. That's right. NFC South, we were both on the Buccaneers.
Yes.
Okay, and then the NFC West, I know we were opposed here. Again, apologies to Trang. I have the Seahawks. You had the 49ers?
Yes.
Okay. All right, wild card teams. My three wild card teams in the NFC. I feel like this is going to be really off, but I have the Bears, the 49ers, and the Rams.
Okay. So I have the Bears and the Rams.
Bears and the Rams, okay.
I have the 49ers because I have the 49ers as a division winner.
Division winner, yeah.
And then my other wild card team is the Lions.
Okay. So you have 3 North teams. I have 3
West teams. Yeah.
Okay, so we won't go through round by round. We'll do all that. Who do you have as your AFC champion representing the AFC in the Super Bowl?
I'm going to say this is the year Buffalo gets it done.
I, too, have the Bills.
That's the kiss
Super
of
Bowl,
death.
which means
the kiss of death.
It will not happen.
They're going to miss the playoffs. That's it. That team is folded and moving to Toronto, buddy.
I was going to say, Haley Steinfeld's going to be looking for another man. Okay, so we both have the Bills coming out of the AFC. NFC, who do you have coming out of the NFC?
I mean, I guess I'm just going to take Green Bay. I mean, that's who I have. I feel like the other option here is San Francisco.
Brandon, I have Green Bay. So you may want to go with San Francisco.
Just to switch it up. Okay, sure. So we have something different.
You don't really have to.
No. Okay, let's make Bills Packers the official pick of the Bless Dem Boyz
of the show.
Bless Dem Boyz podcast.
Okay, so are you going with Packers or are you going with 49ers?
I'll go Packers.
Okay, so we'll both
Yeah, just sure, what the heck.
And while we're at it, Super Bowl on Rebet. Shout out to our friends at Rebet. If you want to bet Super Bowl 60 finalists, Bills, Packers. Hang on. Please hold.
Oh, here we go.
45-1. Bills Packers.
That's some sweet action.
There are 3 Bills matchups that are better than that in terms of odds. Bills Eagles is 18-1. Bills Lions is 25-1. And Bills Rams is 34-1.
Okay.
Bills 49ers, just to let you know, is also 45-1. So same odds as the Bills Packers.
Mm. We're right now on. It looks like I'm on Action Network, and it looks like the 49ers are about plus 900 to win the NFC. The Packers are plus 600.
Okay.
Eagles are plus 360.
I got Packers to be the NFC 1 seed at plus 900, like an hour before the Parsons trade, honestly.
Let's see. NFC 1 seed here. NFL number 1 seed. That's just NFL.
While you're looking that up, for the Super Bowl champion, so obviously we have the same game. Are you picking the Bills?
Yeah, I'll take the Bills
to win the Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah. So are we? We're on the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our apologies to our fans. If anybody from Buffalo is listening, our deepest apologies. Well,
that's like 2 of the coldest weather teams in the league, too. That's.
Where's the Super Bowl's in Santa Clara?
Santa Clara.
No.
Oh man, they can't have the 49ers making it there.
Okay. Last team-based, or two more here for team-based predictions. Best regular season record. I have the Bills for best regular season record.
I have the Packers. So I have 3 teams at 14-3.
Okay. So who are the 3 teams?
So Green Bay, San Francisco, and Kansas City.
Kansas City?
Yep.
So pick one of them.
I'm just gonna bet on history here. I'm just gonna go Kansas City just because. Okay, sure, why not?
All right. Okay, and then worst regular season record. This will come as no surprise to anybody. I'm picking the Saints.
I have the Browns.
You have the Browns. Okay. All right. Now let's go to the individual awards. Start with the MVP. So this may also not be a surprise. I got this, I believe, at 24-1. I'm going with Jordan Love for MVP.
Yeah, his numbers boosted a little. So I also made a bet on this.
Okay.
And so I took Brock Purdy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's spicy.
Yeah, so my thinking there, and it's pretty simplistic and stupid, is just like, the 49ers have a really easy schedule, and if they end up going like 14-3 like I have them to, then it's like, well, he is the quarterback. Like, he was in MVP discussions a few years ago before he imploded against the Ravens and then just tailed off. So
now the only thing I would say is if McCaffrey, well, we can maybe talk about that in a minute, but if McCaffrey has a just ridiculous year, maybe he gets in the conversation. But
yeah, they don't really. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. It's hard for a non-quarterback to win at this point.
I mean, if Saquon wasn't going to win last year, I find it hard for a non-quarterback to win. Okay, so MVP, I have Jordan Love. You have Brock Purdy. Coach of the year. You want to go first on this one?
Yeah, so I've got a small wager on Pete Carroll.
Oh yes, that's right. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, if he turns it around, there in Vegas, I feel like he's just people like him. It's just one of those kind of the narrative is there if they have a decent season.
Yeah. So this might be a zag. I'm going to go Sean McDermott for Coach of the Year.
Okay.
Because I feel like if Buffalo does what we think they're going to do,
right,
and they may not give, I mean, unless Josh Allen has another year out of his skull, and I don't think they'll give him MVP, but they want to reward Buffalo somehow.
Yeah,
McDermott
I can
hasn't.
see that. Yeah, I can see
McDermott-
that happening. I don't think so.
McDermott hasn't won. He hasn't won Coach of the Year, right? I don't
No,
think
and
he
this is kind of the award that they kind of like. It's not something that they're just going to give to the same. They don't want to give it to the same coach
Right.
every year. They want someone different.
Right.
So McDermott would like. It's got, I guess, his turn.
Yeah.
I will say
So,
if the
when-
Cowboys actually
so-
make the playoffs, Schottenheimer might have a shot at
Well,
it.
no, I would. I may have placed a small wager on Kellen Moore for Coach of the Year
Oh man,
at like 19 to 1.
that's the
or
kiss of
something I've
death.
seen.
Do we have? Let me see if I can find the odds for Coach of the Year.
McDermott's probably like 6 to 1, 7 to 1, something like that.
Action Network does not have Coach of the Year odds here.
I can pull it up on Rebet. Hang on. While I'm doing this, you want to give us your offensive player of the year?
Offensive Player of the Year, so not
Not rookie of the rookie of the year. Player of the year.
Gosh. I am going to go.
Wow. Go ahead. Sorry.
This is tough. I don't see anybody in this list that I like am blown away by. Let's go. Let's just go Jamar Chase. Sure.
That is also who I have for offensive player of the year. Jamar Chase.
They're gonna be airing that ball out, I bet.
So real quick, Sean Dermott on Rebet, Coach of the Year, 40 to 1.
Now that's some sweet action.
So I just put a couple coins on that. Thank you very much. So we're both going Chase for offensive player of the year.
You can get him at plus 1,000 in some spots.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I just put my phone back. Rebet, I want to say he was like 7 to 1. Maybe.
Okay.
All right. Defensive player of the year. You want to go first here?
How about you? You lead off here.
Okay. So this might be a bit of a zag. I'm going to go Aiden Hutchinson
Okay. I can see that.
for defensive player of the year.
I'm actually going to stay where we live. I'm going to take Will Anderson.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, if the Texans defense, like the Texans defense is probably going to be pretty awesome. And if he just,
I thought you were going to say, I really thought you were going to say Daniil Hunter.
Oh.
I think,
I could also see like I don't know, maybe Patrick Surtain will win one at some point. He feels like a guy
won-
that
did he not win last year? Who
Did
won
he?
last year?
Oh, he did? I don't remember paying. I don't think I paid any attention to the awards last year. I guess because no one had a dominant sack total.
Right. Yeah. Hang on. Defensive player of the year, NFL 2024. Yeah, Patrick Surtain.
Oh, okay. I'm a year late on that. So he will not be winning a second time, I assume. Okay, so I'll
Probably not. Okay, defensive player. Defensive
Will
player of the
Anderson.
year. Okay, defensive player of the year. Aiden Hutchinson is plus 750. Will Anderson is 11 to 1.
I'll
on
take
Rebet.
that action. Yeah, give me that sweet action.
All right, now let's go to the rookies. Offensive rookie of the year. You want to go first?
I feel like the sexy pick here is going to just be Genty.
Yeah, he's plus 250 on Rebet.
I could see an argument. Ooh. No, I'm gonna go a little off the board. I'm gonna go Travis Hunter.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
off the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's plus 960 on Rebet.
Yeah. So yeah, I just kind of like that. Like if he's able to play both ways at this is offensive rookie of the year. Ooh, that's
Offensive.
because yeah. So it's not okay, that makes it a little tougher. No, I'll take Genty.
Okay. Genty.
Oh. I'm talking myself in and out of players.
Can I tell you who I picked? And this might
The other guy I was looking at, the guy just said, was Travion Henderson, because I could see that.
Oh, okay. No, that's not who I picked Cam
Ward.
Ward.
Yeah. See, that's another one that's just like, if he is like just better than expected, then
Travion, for what it's worth, Travion is plus 1325 on rebet. That's
some sweet action.
another intriguing one to me is Emeka Egbuka for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I can see that.
Plus 1550. So, but what's your official? Let's get the official pick here.
Yeah, just give me Genty.
Okay, so you'll go Genty, I'll go Cam Ward. Defensive rookie of the year, I'll go first here. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to go Abdul Carter.
Yeah. Yep.
Is that who you're going with?
Yep.
Yeah.
Although Donovan Ezeraku will have plenty of opportunity now. Huh?
For what it's worth, Travis Hunter, defensive rookie of the year, he's plus 910.
Okay. What is
You also
Ezeraku
got
at?
Ezeraku. Is he even on the board? Oh, here we go. 23-1.
That's some sweet action.
Yeah. 23-1. Same odds as Nick Imanwari for the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah. The Seahawks.
Yeah.
2,300,
Okay.
man. I'll take that.
All right, we got three awards left here. Comeback player of the year. So I'm doubling up on this. Comeback player of the year. I'm going Aiden Hutchinson here as well.
Okay. I will take. Daniel Jones is on this list. Deshaun Watson is on this list. I will not be voting. He will not be getting votes. Trevor Lawrence. I'll go Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. I thought you might go Dak.
Yeah.
Dak's on the list I have.
Yeah, let's put that kiss of death on him.
Yeah, so some of the names on here, I've got J.J. McCarthy, which makes sense. Max Crosby, Stephon Diggs, Tua, Anthony Richardson, Chris Olave at 50-1. That's okay. Rashid Shaheed at 75-1. There you go. Okay, a new award this year. First time they're giving this one out. Protector of the year. So for best offensive lineman, I went with Lane Johnson.
That was going to be my just gut reaction as Lane Johnson.
Well,
it just feels like they're just going to.
The best he does not have the best odds. The best odds.
Who's the left tackle for the Lions? Because that feels like
Penei Sewell.
Penei Sewell. Yeah, that would have been my one. I feel like people love to fillet the Eagles.
So I'm going with Lane Johnson. Are you going to go Sewell or you?
Yeah, I'll go Sewell just so I don't have to pick an Eagle.
That's why I did it, so you didn't have to. Help a brother out. All right, last but not least, assistant coach of the year. I'm going to go with a new face in an old place, Robert Saleh.
Okay. I will take. I don't even know what are the.
So you want me to give you some names here?
Yeah, give me some examples here.
Best odds are Vance Joseph, defensive coordinator for the Broncos. Brian Flores, DC for the Vikings. Saleh, who I just mentioned. Vic Fangio, DC for the Eagles. Steve Wilkes, who is the DC. I don't remember where Steve Wilkes is at. But I know he's a defensive coordinator. Your guy, Eberflus in Dallas. Clint Kubiak, who's the OC of Seattle.
I'll take the Brian
Flores.
Flores, yeah. I'll take Flores.
From the Vikings.
Yeah.
Coordinator for the Vikings. All right. So I think we got it all. So MVP, I'm going Jordan Love. You're going Brock Purdy. Coach of the year, I got Sean McDermott. You got Pete Carroll. Offensive player of the year, we both have Jamar Chase. Defensive player of the year, I have Aiden Hutchinson. You have Will Anderson. Offensive rookie of the year, I'm going Cam Ward. You're going Ashton Genty. Defensive rookie of the year, we agree on Abdul Carter. Comeback player of the year, I doubled up. I have Aiden Hutchinson there as well. You have Christian McCaffrey. Protector of the year, I went Lane Johnson. You went Penei Sewell. And assistant coach of the year, I went Robert Saleh. You went Brian Flores. And we both have the Bills winning the Super Bowl. And
Over
again,
the
apologies
Packers.
over the Packers. Apologies to our Bills friends. All right, buddy. We're here. It's time.
It's football time.
Got to predict. We got to talk about week 1. So a little wrinkle this year. So we are doing picks against the spread, but we are also doing confidence picks. So we talked about this a little last week. So the way the confidence picks works is you pick a winner, and then you pick a point 1 to 16, or 1 to whatever number of games is that week. So if there's 13 games that week, 1 to 13.
Yes.
And if you get the pick right, you get that number of points added to your total. You cannot pick a point total more than once. So if you pick 16, so if you say Eagles are going to beat the Cowboys and you put that at 16, you can't also say Chiefs are going to beat the Chargers and put that at 16.
Right. Yeah.
Diversify.
You have to have the whole gamut from 1 to the max number.
To whatever the max number is. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, buddy. Let's start. Thursday night.
Are we going spread first, or are we going?
We'll go spread. So we'll go spread first, and then we'll go confidence. So
Okay.
Thursday night. Now, I should also point out on these spreads, we are using ESPN's.
Those lines have moved.
Those lines have definitely moved.
Especially the opening night one.
The number we have, Cowboys at Eagles. Eagles are defending champs, get to host the first game. Eagles are laying 6.5. That's the number we have.
I will be laying.
I'm going to go with the Eagles.
I will lay the points.
All right, so we're both going Eagles there. For our confidence pick, are you going Eagles too?
Yes. Let me actually pull this up too, because I'm trying to do both of these at the same time.
Yeah. Well, let me get situated myself here. Oops.
All games.
Okay. Okay. So we did. We're both laying the 6.5 with the Eagles. So while you're getting that up, I'm going to take the Eagles in the confidence, and I am going to go with. I'm not going to go the full 16, or maybe I should, just for your benefit. Because that'll really jinx them, right? If I go full 16.
Yeah, so I've got them at 5 points.
You got them at 5?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll go 6, right above you.
So I originally, so full disclosure, I did this a while back. I originally picked Dallas and put it at 1. And then after the trade, I was just like, I don't have a lot of confidence going on here. There is no confidence.
Right. Okay, so hang on, let me update this on because I got to update this on my sheet over here too. So I go on Eagles 6, you're going Eagles 5, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay. All right, Friday night. This game I think I misspoke last week. It is not in Rio de Janeiro. It is in Sao Paulo.
Oh yeah,
Brazil.
I get those. Yeah, right next to
this is technically a home game for the Chargers. So it's technically Chiefs at Chargers. Chargers are getting 2.5 points. I think I'm going to lay the 2.5 with the Chiefs.
I have Chargers plus 2.5.
You okay? So we'll be on opposite ends there. Confidence pick. I'll go Chiefs.
I have Chiefs for 6.
Okay, so we'll invert what we did last time. So I'll go Chiefs 5.
Okay.
So I've got Chiefs 5. You have Chiefs 6. All right. Okay, now we get to
The good stuff.
Sunday. Yeah, well, sure. Yeah, well, not this first game we're going to start with.
In the Pope matchup.
The Pope matchup, yeah. So Sunday, noon kickoff, our time, 1 o'clock Eastern.
The Tyrann Mathieu game.
The Tyrann Mathieu. Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't do
We forget. Yeah.
Okay, so Cowboys, Eagles, let's do Darren Smith since I was our.
Yep.
And then Chiefs, Chargers. Eddie Kennison?
Sure.
No, he didn't play for the Chargers. He didn't play for the Chargers.
That's right.
Hang on, give me a sec. Man, we're out of practice, folks.
We are. We're a little rusty. This is week one for us too.
This is week one for us too.
Yeah.
Thigpen. Didn't Tyler Thigpen?
Tyler Thigpen?
Did he play for?
I thought Yancey Thigpen played for the Chargers and the Steelers, but not necessarily.
Okay. So Tyler Thigpen did not play for the Chargers. Our buddy Chase Daniel.
Okay.
Did he not play for both of those teams?
How about? Oh yeah, he did.
Okay, so we'll do Chase Daniel.
Okay.
So have Chase Daniel for Chiefs Chargers, and then for Saints Cardinals, we'll go Honey Badger. We'll go Tyrann Mathieu. So I'm gonna be laying the 3.5 points with the Cardinals. I think you can get this at 5.
Cardinals minus 3.5.
I think you can get this at minus 5.5 now in some spots.
Okay. Or plus 5.5 if you're so inclined.
True. So for the confidence pick, I'm going to go Cardinals. I'm going to put this one up. It's going to be pretty high. I'm going to go, screw it. I'm going to go 16 on this one.
I'm at 14.
So I'm going to go Cardinals at 16. You are at Cardinals 14.
Yep.
All right.
Minus 3.5.
Why is this? Okay. Give me 1 sec here. Insert. All right. What's the next? You want to introduce the next game here?
Yeah. So we got the Plexico Burris game. Steelers Jets. The Jets are at home getting 2.5. I have Steelers minus 2.5.
All right, this is Plexico Burris, you said. I'm going to go. You went Steelers minus 2.5?
Steelers minus 2.5.
Okay, I'm going to do that as well. Confidence pick, I'll go Steelers 7.
Steelers 11.
11, okay, so I'll go. So we're going 7-11 on them. Steelers 7. Steelers. This goes to 11. Is this shown on one?
You're also on the Steelers, you said?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I'm on the Steelers. All right, next game here. We got Giants Commanders. Antonio Pierce.
Sure.
Does that work?
Sure, I think so.
Okay, we'll go Antonio Pierce here. Commanders are laying 6.5. I am going to take the 6.5 with the Giants. Which way are you going?
I am also on the Giants plus 6.5.
Okay, confidence pick. We'll get to this. So we'll get to this later. But this is my upset of the week. I'm going to go Giants.
I have Giants too.
Are you going to go Giants as well? Okay, so maybe
Yeah, well, also Giants for 2 points.
I might go a little. Well, actually, no. I'm going to go a little higher than that. I'm going to go Giants. You said 2 points. I'll double that. I'll go 4.
Okay.
So I'll go 4 here. You're going Giants 2. Okay. All right. Next game, NFC South showdown. Tampa Bay, Atlanta. This game is in Atlanta. This one's going to be brought to you by Warwick Dunn. And the Falcons are going to be getting a 1.5. So they're home underdog here.
I am rolling with the road team.
You're gonna lay the point.
I'll lay the 1.5.
Yeah, I'll do that too. I'm gonna lay a 1.5. So we'll go Tampa and Tampa. I'll pick Tampa and I'll go with. I'm not super duper confident in this one. Well, actually, maybe I am. What do you have, Matt? What do you have?
Bucks 8.
8. I'll go. What do I got? Yeah, I'll do that too. I'll go Bucks 8. Okay, I'll go Bucks 8. We'll agree on that one. We can agree on some of these. All right. Next one, Panthers, Jaguars. So it's in Jacksonville. I might need some help here on a
Steve Berline, baby.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Steve Berline, who is also featured pretty heavily in episode 2 of the Cowboys documentary.
Oh, is he really?
That doesn't get talked about very much, but in 1991, so the Cowboys were 6-5 going into Washington to play the Redskins, who were undefeated at that point. They were 11-0. Okay. Troy gets injured in that game. Berline comes in. The Cowboys go on to win that, and then they go on a winning streak to end the season. So they finish 11-5. Aikman is healthy the last week, and Jimmy tells him that he's going to sit him so that he can be healthy for the wild card game next week. Well, the next week comes and Berline gets to start in the wild card game. And they win that game. And then the next week they go into Detroit. Berline is still the starter and they get like destroyed. And then Troy gets put in garbage time and basically gets like the crap beat out of him because the Lions just pin their ears back. And so like there were questions about like, you know, what are we going to do? Like who's the starting quarterback? And so like they knew that like I think eventually they came to the realization that for them to reach their long-term goals that Troy was going to need to be the guy. But
yeah. So for this one, I'm going to take the 2.5 with Carolina.
I am on the opposite. Yeah, this is watch the Jaguars will lose this game, and then like all of my like building the Jaguars up to actually be good this year is like going to come crashing down to the ground within in three long hours.
So I'm going to I'll take the Panthers on the confidence pick, but I'm only going to take it for like 1.
Jags 12, baby.
Okay, so this could be a big swing, I guess.
We're rolling deep with Duval.
Jags 12, you said?
Yep.
So that's going to be the big swing for us. So if you get that one, then I'm royally screwed. But if I get it, then Well, if I get it, you're not as screwed.
No, that's true.
Just-
That's true.
Um,
Our next
right.
game is the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar game.
oh yeah,
That is
that's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Dolphins at Colts. The Colts are laying half a point. Do you trust Danny Dimes here?
You trust Tua?
I don't trust anybody. Of this.
I'll take the half a point, I guess, with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm on Miami.
Okay. Confidence to pick.
I have.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I guess you have to pick the Dolphins, huh? If you can take it a half a point.
Yeah, pretty much. I actually have Colt. Why do I have Colts here? Okay, I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna go Colts for 3. Not very confident in it.
I will do Dolphins for 3. So this is a little. This is a really.
I changed this. I'm going back to. I changed it to Dolphins.
You
So
changed it to Dolphins?
Yeah, Dolphins for 3.
Okay. Dolphins for. Okay, hang on. Okay, so we're both Dolphins for 3.
Yes.
Okay. Sweet. Next one, the Drake hosting the Raiders.
Randy Moss game.
Randy, I was gonna say we can't do Tom Brady for this one.
Nope.
Because executives don't count. But Randy Moss, shout out to Randy Moss.
Oh, we could also do Pete Carroll if we do coaches.
Yeah, we could. Shout out to Randy Moss. Beating
He was at the game.
Cancer. Yeah, he was at the. Well, you know he had cancer last year, right? He had that whole.
He never told me he had cancer.
It's not Gary Fogle.
Was he on his deathbed? No, he was on his regular.
Just a regular bed. Our apologies to Randy Moss.
I'm glad I hope he's doing well.
This is a tough one for me because I like both these teams. Where are you leaning,
buddy?
I don't even like Drake.
Well,
You don't like the Drake?
I hate the Drake.
I love the Drake.
How could you not like the Drake?
Who's the Drake?
Who's the Drake?
The Drake is good.
The Drake is good. Pats minus 3.5, baby.
yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll do it.
Patriots
succumb-
9, by the way.
Patriots 9. Yeesh.
I don't. You don't feel as confident as I do in this game.
Patriots. Yeah, what the hell? I'm just gonna go along with you. Go along.
Oh yeah, man. Wheeling and dealing over here. I'm out on my own team. I'm all in on the Drake.
Right. You gotta be in on somebody, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be in on somebody. Okay, so Patriots 9. We're both there. We're both laying the points. All right. Last early game. Cincinnati at Cleveland. This is a home dog. Cleveland's getting 5.5.
Nobody feels good about this because last year the Bengals came out. They were everybody's big survivor pool pick because they were favored by like 8.5 against the Patriots, and they lost that game. Now, that being said, I don't learn anything from history, so I'm going to take the Bengals and lay the points.
I'm going to take the points with the Browns. I'll take the 5.5. I will take the Bengals in the confidence, but I'm only putting it at 2.
I have the Bengals, and I have them at 13, so we got another big swing here.
Jesus. Yeah, Bengals 2. You're doing Bengals 13, you said?
Yes.
I guess I need
Browns,
to find...
Browns and Bengals, we need a player.
Browns and Bengals. Who we got?
Let's see. Carlos Dansby?
Sure, that works.
Leon?
Oh, how about Jason Campbell.
Oh, there we go. I like that one. Good call.
All right, moving to the late window, we've got Titans Broncos. Shout out to Donnie. So this one will be brought to you by. Give me a second. We'll find a.
Brandon
Travis Henry.
Marshall. Oh yeah, that's
Travis
a good
Henry.
one. Yeah.
Maybe. Hang on. Let me double check and make sure. Yeah, Travis Henry.
Okay.
Not Travis Hunter. Travis Henry. Okay. Broncos are laying 6.5. You taking it? You taking those points? Or
I have the
laying those
Broncos.
points?
I have the Broncos.
All right, we'll go I'm going to go Broncos as well. What's your confidence pick here?
I have this at 16, baby.
This is all the way.
Yep.
So I'm going to go. I won't go quite that high. I'll go 15.
Okay.
So Donnie, we're sorry.
Apologies in advance.
Apologies in advance, Donnie. All right. NFC West matchup. The two teams that we have picked to win the division, 49ers at Seahawks. Seahawks are the home dog. They're plus 1.5. I'll take the points. I'll take the Seahawks plus 1.5. I'm guessing you're going to lay the points.
I'm on the 49ers.
Yeah.
49ers 15, by the way.
Okay. So I'm obviously picking the Seahawks. I feel like I need to make this a big number.
That's gutsy.
So, what did you say? 15?
15.
Seahawks. I'll go Seahawks 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go Seahawks 10. All right. Well, we got a couple more games left here. The big one in Lambeau, Detroit at Green Bay. This line has definitely moved. Packers were a 0.5. They were getting half a point. Now in some books, they're laying 2.5.
Yep.
But we're going with the plus half a point. I was kind of hoping it would get to like 3, and I would take the points with the Lions. But, yeah. But in this scenario, I'm going to take the half a point with the Packers. What are you taking?
I am going to also take the Packers.
All right. Confidence pick?
This game is brought to you by who is that?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
There's a lineman that I always use for this.
We forgot Seattle and San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
Well, you figure out Packers Lions, I'll figure out Seahawks 49ers.
I can see him in my mind.
Okay, Seahawks 49ers is going to be brought to you by Rick Meyer.
Okay. Rick Meyer?
Lions Meyer, yeah, however you pronounce it. What about Lions Packers?
It is brought to you by where are you?
What position does he play?
He's an offensive lineman.
What was it?
Offensive lineman.
You could do Jamal Williams, Saints legend.
Oh, here it is. TJ Lang. I was like, I know there's an offensive lineman that's used for this matchup. Okay. And who is the Rick Meyer?
Rick Meyer.
That's like our favorite.
Okay, so for Packers Lions confidence pick, you're going Packers, I should presume.
Yes, and I have it at 7.
Let me see here. I guess I'm gonna. Okay, you have it at 7. I've already used 7. I'm gonna put it at 11. So we went 7-11 on Steelers Jets, and now we're going 7-11 on Lions Packers.
There we go.
So there we go. Maybe we should do that every week. We pick 2 7-11 games. All right, next one. Last late window game in the afternoon here. Texans at Rams. Rams are laying 2.5. This is probably moved too.
It actually has not.
Really? Even with the Stafford thing?
Still Rams. It's actually Rams -3 at some books.
Wow. Well, I'm taking the 2.5. I'm taking the Texans.
I'm all over the Texans on this one.
Okay. Are you taking them in the confidence pick too?
I have them Texans 10.
You got Texans 10.
Boom.
I have Texans. Oh, I don't have many. So the only spots I have left are 12, 13, and 14. Which
you kind of
not
forced your
ideal.
hand a little here.
Yeah, not ideal. So I guess I'll go 12 for this game. Or actually, no. I'll go hang on. Go 14. God, yeah, I suck at this game. What did you have at Texans?
10.
10? Okay. I'll have to rethink this strategy next week. All right. And this game was brought to you by who do we want this one?
Robert Woods.
Robert Woods. Still in the well, he just got
cut by the Steelers practice squad.
Yeah. That's a shame. All right, 2 games left. Sunday night, and I think we can announce this now. We're going to do a watch along.
Yep.
On this one.
Yeah.
Sunday night.
That's the plan.
We'll be waiting all day for Sunday night. Ravens at Bills. Bills -1.5. Is that what it still is?
It is. I assume so. This is kind of all over the board. So I see it as a pick. I see Ravens -0.5 point. I see Bills -1. I see Bills -1.5. It's kind of all over the board here. You can shop around, get what you want.
So I'm going to go Bills. I'll lay the 1.5 with the Bills here.
I'm taking the Ravens plus the point.
I'll take the Ravens. Confidence pick?
That one's my 1 point pick.
Okay. For the Bills?
For the Ravens. I took Ravens in 1 point.
Ravens and 1 point. Okay, so I've kind of booked myself into a corner here. So I'll go Bills.
I mean, you could always rearrange stuff.
Yeah, I can. I know. But I don't I'm looking to see what I could rearrange it with. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Bills at 2.
Okay.
And that's going to move Cincinnati, Cleveland. I'm going to go Cincinnati at 12.
Okay. There you go.
So let me so Cincinnati, where is it? So I'm do Cincinnati over Cleveland, 12, Bills, Ravens, 2. Let me make sure that matches up with what I got here. Okay. Did we pick who this one's brought to you by?
Shane Graham.
With a Y, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, last but not least, Monday Night Football. Vikings at Bears. Bears are laying 0.5 point. Our buddy Andy will be watching, I'm sure.
I want to make this brought to you by John Gilliam.
John Gilliam.
Former Saint, by the way.
I mean, I know his name sounded familiar, but
well, he was a little before your time. He started out with the Saints in 1967.
Yeah, that's a little before my time. You're not wrong. He's a receiver, looks like. Yeah, 4-time. Oh, yeah, 4-time Pro Bowler. All right. But he did play for the Vikings and the Bears. So John, Gilliam. Okay.
I'm on the Bears.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be on the Bears too. Confidence pick for you. What do you have left? You just have.
I have them pretty low. I have this game pretty low. So I have the Bears and I have it at 4.
4. Okay. So I'm going to do Bears too. I'm going to go low again. I'm going to go low as well. The only thing I have, technically I have 13 left, but I don't want to go that high. I'm looking for something I can switch it with. I'll go Bears 7.
Okay.
And then that'll make Steelers over the Jets 13.
Okay. So I realized when I was going through this, I like went through it and I was like, oh, this is like actually a lot of like work. And so like that's why I like ended up doing mine like last week.
Yeah, and it's hard to do on the fly. Like I'm.
Oh yeah, this is not something that you can like
Bears
trying
7,
to do it that way is like
Steelers,
it's kind of a nightmare.
13. Yeah, because now I got to go back through and make sure all this matches
Lines up.
But I'll do that because I have for those folks following at home, I have a spreadsheet to like follow to keep track of this for us as we go through the season because I just need to know an easy way to know just so we have it as we go throughout the season. But anyway. All right, buddy. Oh, well, we got to bring back our segment from last year. First, we got to be.
This is not good. Worlds are colliding. George is getting upset.
Feels good to have that back.
It does. It does. So I already told you mine. I'm going Giants over Commanders. That'll be my upset of the week.
And I am going with the team that we both pick. I'm going to take the Texans over the Rams.
All right. By the way, I did a Henri bet. I think I told you this. You can do a round robin. So if you pick you pick a parlay, a 3-leg parlay. You can do a round robin where they basically
take each pair,
each permutation. Yeah. And my three money lines were Giants over Commanders, Texans over Rams, and I threw in Browns over Bengals.
Okay.
So it's just for yucks. And then we got Jerry. It's a lock.
Jerry, it's a lock. Kramer, you've had this thing under control for almost 3 years now. Jerry, it's a lock. Kramer, you've had this thing under control for almost 3 years now.
I feel like the first part got cut off that first time.
I'll let you go first on this one.
Okay, so I'm going to take the team. I'm just going to go with my 16-point pick here. I'm going to take the Broncos over the Titans.
And I will go with my 16 points, and I'll go Cardinals over Saints.
It's going to be crushing when the Saints actually win that game for you.
No, I'll be happy to be wrong in this case. Okay, so something new this year, right?
Yeah.
You and I are going to do, as a team, as a show, we're going to do a survivor pick.
Yes, and I was also going to do my own because I think, let's see. Where is a new one?
Because I did not sign up for any survivor pools. So I'm at your mercy, as it were.
My entries. Let's see if I can do a new one here for the show. Create another entry. All right. So who do we think? So I made one. I made a pick for me. So I did one for myself. I picked the Jaguars over the Panthers. You are a little bit more skeptical of the Jaguars. So I don't think that's the way we'll go. I think.
I mean, we could go Cardinals Saints, but then that'd be the.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that one too. That was kind of one that I looked at.
Or we could do Broncos Titans. So since that was.
So the one thing, where is that? Broncos Titans. So that is the most popular choice
Makes
for
sense.
the week. I actually. The second most popular choice is the Eagles, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to
jinx them,
then we could do that.
I don't have any really strong feeling. Would you rather do Broncos or Cardinals? Because I'm okay with either of those.
I'd say let's go Broncos.
Okay. All right.
We'll go with the herd.
Yeah. So, Donnie.
Donnie, yeah, I'm very sorry, buddy.
We're gonna apologize in advance. Titans get their first win under the Cam Ward era.
I mean, look, I mentioned this. I may have mentioned this on the show, either on the show or to you last week. There were times when Peyton was the coach with the Saints where they had letdowns. So, rookie quarterback, you're at home. This could set up for a letdown, but I feel like the Broncos are in a good spot to make a good impression here on the first week of the season. So we'll see, and hopefully, Brandon, you and I have made a good impression here on this show. Got a lot covered.
Yeah, we did. I think we were pretty efficient, honestly.
I would say so. I really thought we were going to be pushing 4 hours or something.
Yeah, I know. But we did that. We drafted all the teams. We did our picks for.
And we should say, so next week we'll try to get some of our, we'll try to get the draft back. We'll try to get Immaculate Grid back. But we just had so much to do, and it's a note for next year. Maybe next year we start our previews a week earlier so that we can do all the picks as one show.
Yeah, the off-season stuff, but it worked out okay. Wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad. Also got the college games this weekend, so good luck to the Longhorns. Hopefully they get a bounce back against the Spartans of San Jose State.
Yes. We'll see if they cover that spread. I think it is Spartans.
No, but I'm trying to think there was a player from San Jose State that made it in the NFL.
Well, let's look that up. We do have the internet.
Yeah, if only we had this device that would tell us.
NFL San Jose State.
I want to say this past draft they had a wide receiver, Nick Nash, maybe that was from San Jose State. I remember him being the topic of conversation.
Did anybody?
Yeah, I definitely need to do this confidence thing beforehand next week.
Let's see.
Oh,
Jeff Garcia.
Oh, there you
go. Also, Steve DeBerg. Anybody else? DeBerg. Ah, yes, Mr. DeBerg. Jeff Ulbrich. I do know that one.
Oh, the former. Oh, Jet. He was the Jets interim coach when Saleh got fired. I'm looking up myself.
Running back Jim Walsh.
Okay.
Let's see. Anybody else here? Kimbo Camper.
Easy for you to say.
See if he.
Yeah, I'm not. None of these names are ringing any bells here.
Yeah, Kimbo Camper played 9 years in the league for the Dolphins. 1 Pro Bowl.
Oh, how about Dick Vermeil?
Oh, James
Bill
Jones.
Walsh.
Oh, James Jones. I remember James Jones.
Packer legend, James Jones.
As well as a Raider legend.
Yeah. So if they play this season, we know who are.
Oh, Wes Schweitzer. I do remember Wes Schweitzer.
Apparently, Bill Walsh went to San Jose
Oh,
State.
David Quessenberry. I remember David Quessenberry. Frank
Another Packer.
Montemaliuga.
Excuse me?
Frank Montemaliuga. Not Brandon Montemaliuna. Frank Montemaliuga.
Ooga.
That's a good spot to end it, isn't it?
I would say so. Okay, so we'll see everybody next week. Have a good week 1 of football, guys. We made it.
I don't think I'm going too far.
Well, listen. Sunday night we'll watch. Hopefully, one of the better games of the week. Bills Ravens, and
hopefully.
So please join us. We'll be streaming it on YouTube. We'll be chatting. I'll try not to fall asleep.
Scatting, bebopping. Paul will be laid out like Newman.
Yeah, so tune in for that at least. But until then, happy football, everybody.
Happy football.